Financial freedom is not built in one big moment. It's built in the small decisions most people overlook. The weekly check-in, the honest pause before spending, the quiet choice to live by values instead of pressure. Freedom is not just one number you reach someday. It's a way you practice living now. So in this episode, we're breaking down the habits of financially free people and how you can start building them right where you are. Now, most people think freedom happens after wealth, after the raise, after the investment grows, after the debt is gone, after the perfect number shows up. But in reality, freedom starts before that. Financially free people don't wait until every circumstance changes before they start living differently. They build habits that create freedom from the inside out. And that's important because freedom isn't just about having more. It's about being aligned, being clear, being intentional, being able to make decisions from peace instead of pressure. Now, these 5 habits aren't about perfection. They're about alignment. Because every financially free person I've ever met had one thing in common. They lived on purpose. The first habit is this. Financially free people know their numbers, but they don't fear them. They track their money from awareness, not anxiety. They know what's coming in and they know what's going out. They know where their money is going, not because they want to obsess over every dollar, but because clarity creates confidence. For a lot of people, looking at the numbers can feel intimidating because numbers can feel like judgment. But financially free people use money as feedback, not shame, not punishment, not proof that they're behind. Feedback. So here's a simple starting point. Check your accounts once a week, just once, not obsessively, not fearfully, just consistently. It's not about control. It's about clarity. Now, the second habit is that financially free people make values-based decisions. Now, not all the time, but most of the time. Every dollar reflects a decision. And the question is very simple. Is that decision aligned with who you are becoming? Free people don't spend based only on what's trending. They don't invest based only on what everyone else is talking about. They don't make financial choices just to meet expectations. They ask a simple question, or maybe even a series of questions. Does this align with my values? Does this support the life I'm building? Does this move me closer to peace, purpose, or freedom? Money without meaning creates stress. Meaning with money creates peace. The third habit is that they delay gratification without depriving joy. And that balance matters because financial freedom doesn't mean saying no to everything. It means learning what deserves your yes. Financially free people understand patience. They know that some things become more powerful when they're built over time. Investments, opportunities, peace of mind, discipline, trust. But they're not living miserable lives just to prove they're responsible. They still enjoy their life. They still celebrate. They still make room for beauty, rest, and joy. They've mastered the art of purposeful pause. Not never, just not at the cost of what matters most. The fourth habit is gratitude and generosity. Gratitude grounds you. It reminds your mind, I already have something to build from. And that matters because a scarcity mindset can convince you that nothing is never enough. Not enough money, not enough time, not enough progress, not enough success. Gratitude interrupts that story. It helps you see what's already present, even while you're still growing. And generosity keeps money in motion. But remember, generosity isn't about how much you give. It's about giving without fear, giving with wisdom, giving with love, giving without losing yourself in the process. Financial freedom is not just about accumulation. It's about becoming the kind of person who can hold money with open hands and a grounded heart. The fifth habit is that financially free people, they keep learning. Freedom is sustained by curiosity. They read. They ask questions. They seek wisdom. They adapt. They stay humble enough to grow. And they don't assume they know it all. And that's part of what keeps them free, because the world changes. Markets change. Opportunities change. Your life changes. And if you want to keep building a life of freedom, your thinking has to keep growing with it. Information without transformation is just noise. But learning with intention, that's how you grow wealth and wisdom. So here's how to make this real. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one habit, just one. Maybe for the next 30 days, you commit to checking your accounts once a week. Maybe you start asking one values-based question before making a purchase. Maybe you practice a 24-hour pause before buying something outside your plan. Maybe you write down 3 things that you're grateful for every morning. Maybe you choose just one book or one podcast, or you have one conversation that helps you grow. That habit matters, but the consistency matters more, because consistency creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence, and confidence creates a new story. Freedom is built one intentional decision at a time. Now, if this helps you see your money differently, I want you to subscribe and share it with someone you care about, because financial peace grows when you talk about it honestly. And if you haven't taken it yet, I want you to take the Money Story quiz at yourmoneyyourstory.com. It's your roadmap to understanding the story behind your habits and how to build lasting freedom from the inside out. Financial freedom isn't just about wealth. It's about wholeness. Because when your story, your mindset, and your money align, you stop chasing freedom and you start living it. Remember, if you change your story, you can change your life. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.